Bikisi, the owner of a company called Spear, is exhausted from being blackmailed by A6 leaders Liana and Vesi, who use Spear's containers to smuggle illegal items, including guns. To combat this, he appoints his daughter Kani as the new CEO, which creates a rift in the family. Not long after, Bikisi is murdered, prompting the family to launch their own investigation into his death. The final episode begins with Kani's brother Sia discussing their son Nido with his wife. Male, Kani's daughter, exposed Nido as a rapist. Nido returns to South Africa, determined to do the right thing, and plead guilty to raping Sarah. Later, Sia ends his affair with his lover, choosing to stay with his wife in support of their son's decision to take responsibility for his actions. Kani learns that a journalist was shot and killed, likely by the A6, who stole all of the journalist's belongings, including their phone and computer. Kani is urged to protect herself and her family, as the killer is willing to do whatever it takes to safeguard their secrets. Kani confronts her uncle Vusi, along with her brothers and their mother Madlamini. Kani refuses to sell Spear to Vusi, accusing him of stealing from their father and being behind Bikisi's murder. They reveal that Bikisi had threatened to expose Vusi in his attempt to clean up the company, prompting Vusi to hire hitmen to eliminate him. A physical altercation ensues, with Mendla choking Vusi. In a shocking twist, Vusi reveals that Mendla was responsible for burning down the sugarcane fields and even hired the A6 to kill Navi, a candidate running for president of South Africa. Vusi vows to destroy them all, one by one. He later gives his right-hand man a bag containing a piece of cloth, instructing him to do what needs to be done. Meanwhile, Kanye's husband plans to expose her family in a book he's writing. Kanye discovers the manuscript and confronts him, furious that he is revealing her family's secrets. She reminds him that she confided in him to save their marriage, not to be betrayed. She also reveals that another journalist who tried to expose her family has been murdered. Her husband accuses her of only protecting herself, not him, leading Kanye to storm out, calling him a hypocrite. Kanye then visits Dumisani and reveals that she is leaving her husband. She kisses him and confesses the reason she fled her home years ago. She witnessed her father kill Dumisani's father with his bare hands. Her mother had justified the killing, claiming it was in self-defense because Dumisani's father had threatened their family. Dumisani is shaken by the revelation and asks her to leave. Later, Mendla is with his girlfriend Mira when he is abducted by A6 assassins for failing to kill Navi. The next day, as police raid the company, Madlamini visits Vusi, pulls out a gun and shoots him twice. Meanwhile, Kanye is arrested for Bikisi's murder. A flashback reveals that on the day of the murder, Kanye discovered her father's body and got his blood on her shirt. When the police arrived after hearing gunshots, Kanye and Sia hid in a tool shed, leaving her bloodied shirt behind. Mendla later retrieved the shirt, packed it in a bag, and delivered it to Vusi, who sent it to the police at the perfect moment to implicate Kanye and remove her from her position as CEO of Spear, clearing the way for Mendla to take control.